Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan James, and I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships. However, I'm not just limited to helping you with relationships. So if there are other areas of your life that you want to manifest peace, love, harmony, and abundance into, then feel free to reach out to me. Remember, life is not happening to you. It is happening through you. Circumstances do not matter. You can manifest absolutely anything. There's nothing in your way. You are completely limitless, and that's where you need to be in your state of being. Remember, you are showing the world how to treat you based on how you treat yourself, how you believe in yourself, what you feel about yourself. People, places, and things are just reflecting that back to you. So when you change what you're believing and feeling about yourself, when you become the change, you're going to see and experience the change everywhere that you go. If this is your first time here on my channel, then hello, beautiful. Welcome to the family. We are the Limitless tribe. I'm going to suggest that you start with how the subconscious mind works. It's one of the first videos on my channel. That's number one. And number two, I have some affirmation tapes that you can sleep with on at nighttime to help you change your subconscious beliefs. The one that I'm going to recommend you start with is my Limitless Manifestor affirmation tape. I'm going to link it up here too. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about what living in the end means, okay? When you go straight to the end of what you are creating, you have to recognize that really what you're doing is fully believing in yourself. So I want you to take a second back, even if you're skeptical about manifestation or mindset and your ability to create in your reality. Essentially, what I am saying is for you to unapologetically believe and trust that you can achieve and overcome absolutely anything that is in front of you. Okay. And one thing that you have to really recognize is you are the sole awareness in your reality. Meaning you're the one that is assigning meaning to everything around you. So when you look at circumstances and you say, wow, this is impossible. This is never going to change. I don't see how I can overcome this. I don't see how I can get what I want. You have to really take a step back and recognize that you are creating and assigning that meaning to the circumstances. Okay. Now I'm going to start this video off with a Bible quote. I've said in the past that I'm not very religious, but the Bible does have very useful quotes in it for you to understand manifestation and mindset work, okay? So whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours, okay? This is the one quote that I'm going to use, and it's very simple, especially when it comes to living in the end of what it is that you are creating. You are pure power. And what you assign meaning to, what you believe in this moment is creating through your awareness what you're experiencing. There is no past, there is no future, there's only right now, and what you continue to bring into this moment and the awareness or the assigning of the meaning that you bring in this moment. Hi, sweetie. You want to cuddle with me or you want to play? Okay, that was Apollo. So when it comes to believing in yourself and seeing through the circumstances and living in the end, you have to step fully and unapologetically into it is done. There is nothing that I need to figure out. There's nothing that I need to worry about. I'm going to trust that the solution has already manifested, that the answer already exists, that this is going to work itself out, and that there's nothing that I need to do except for believe in that possibility and stay in this state of belief, observing from that state of knowing. So let's talk about what do you do if you're living in the end and circumstances pop up. Okay, well, I've talked on my channel about how circumstances do not exist. I'm going to link it here. Okay, what do I mean by that? One of the affirmations in my tape is everything is always working in my favor. I'm always working towards the solution. Okay, so this is a shift in your perception. In order to get out of being victimized in your reality and going into becoming the winner of your reality, you have to really see through the illusions presented in front of you, the meaning that you assign to things, and go straight to, no, this is actually working in my favor for me to get what it is that I want. If you allow your mind to go to, this just popped up, they just said this is absolutely not going to happen now, you assign the meaning to that circumstance, which creates that as your reality. Okay, Think about it. You could just as easily look at everything and say, you know what? I'm actually going to believe that this is working in my favor. I'm not going to allow for this to stress me out or drop me down into a state of disbelief or feel like this is a challenge or like this is never going to happen. I'm going to decide right now that even if this looks undesirable, that in some way, some shape, or some form, that this thing occurring right now is actually happening because it's going to deliver me exactly what I want, and I don't need to worry about it. That is a much better feel good space to be in. And you have to see here, whatever gives you relief and allows for you to feel good, allows for you to drop the notion of the circumstances and go straight to, it is done. Everything is happening now for me, and I'm being that change. I'm always observing my reality as though it is working. You're going to see that this shift in your perception, this subjective observation of your reality, creates a desired outcome. If you've ever studied quantum physics, this is where you have to see that the act of observing changes the outcome, okay? So how reality works, how the laws of science work is whatever applies at the smallest form of matter applies at the largest form of matter. I know I'm talking about something, I'm throwing in quantum physics here right now, okay? But follow with me, okay? So you have to see, if you've ever studied quantum physics, whatever you observe in the quantum world, all possibilities exist, and the act of observing creates an outcome. That is also how reality works on the larger scale too, okay? So you want to consistently stay in a state of observation when you're living in the end that it is already done. I don't need to affirm. I don't need to try. I don't need to figure out. And those are that's the main thing that I have to say here is if you're trying to live in the end, you're doing too much work. It's like making a decision. I was actually talking to a client about this morning, okay? When you decide to manifest something, treat it like a declaration or a decision, like you're signing a contract, okay? So if I say, this is what I'm getting, I'm gonna sign this contract, boop, put my name on it. I'm not going to keep going back to that contract and signing it over and over and over and over again and affirming and affirming and affirming and affirming. I'm going to say, this is it. This is done. I already signed the contract. This is what I'm getting in my reality. I don't need to worry about it. Okay? That's what living in the end means. There's nothing I need to do. There's nothing I need to figure out. It's done. Anything that pops up along the way is working for me to receive what it is that I want. And in fact, the more that I can be in the state of trust and allowing and observing that there's nothing that I need to do and that it is done, I'm going to experience that. The more that you try to affirm or visualize or feel like you are in the end, your action in that moment is affirming that it is not occurring. Okay. You have to see past your current reality and go straight to what it is that you are creating. Okay. This is seeing through the illusion of your reality and deciding internally what you are creating. The moment that you get very firm in that belief and that trust within yourself, you're going to see that reflected back to you. Now, at the beginning of this video, I said, if you are skeptical with these topics, think of it like this. All I'm telling you to do is to believe in yourself and trust that you can achieve anything. Why is that bad? It's not. And you should feel like, yeah, of course I'm going to believe in myself. Of course I'm going to trust that I can achieve anything. Why wouldn't I? I'm amazing. I'm worthy. I'm deserving. I can achieve absolutely anything. There's nothing in my way except for any limitation or meaning that I assign as in my way. So if people like judge you or make you feel bad for believing in what it is that you want to create, throw that out the window and completely devalue it. Okay, this is your life. You are here to experience the fulfillment of your wants and your desires. Whatever you want and whatever you desire is meant for you because you assign that meaning. So if you feel it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Okay. And so you have to start getting firm and defining for yourself what it is that you're creating in your reality and unapologetically believe in that and feel as though it is done. There's nothing I need to figure out. I'm believing, therefore I am receiving. It's that simple. So living in the end is literally just going straight to it is done. And this is what I did with Apollo. So I'm going to link how I manifested Apollo up here, my little Scottish fold cat that I just got. Okay, so it took me about a week to manifest him, but I explained in that video that there were other cats or circumstances that were popping up where it was like, you're going to have to wait 6 to 8 weeks to get the cat. You're going to have to mail it and blah, 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 all these things. Never once did I look at that and say, it's not happening. Never once did I look at that and say, man, this is not working. What's going on? Why are these things popping up? I just thought, yeah, it's totally coming and all of this is working in my favor, which it was. Because the reason why it took a week, okay, it could have manifested instantly, but in the logical unfolding of my reality, it made sense that it took that time because he was flying here from Russia, okay? And so he got here from Russia 2 days before I got him. And so all these other options were popping up that weren't feasible because it allowed for me to receive him at that time. I would have never known that it was going to unfold that way. So your reality is going to have a logical unfolding that is going to show you why you receive what you receive. Okay. So it could just be somebody gets an inspiration and they wake up and they're like, wow, I finally realized that you're the love of my life. And I don't know why I was denying it all this time. And I had this amazing dream that just showed me and blah, 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 blah. Or it could be that something stops them in the middle of the day and it causes this random event of unfolding that is logical that you could have never orchestrated. There's things that are going on that are going to make whatever it is that you're receiving seem logical when it unfolds. That is not for you to figure out. All you need to say is, this is what I'm getting. It's done. There's nothing that I need to worry about. I'm just going to enjoy my life and enjoy my reality and feel like it's done. Anytime that my mind goes to that topic, it's done. There's nothing I need to worry about. Any conflicting thoughts or anything that is doubting or creeping up in your mind that it's not going to occur, the moment you notice that, say it's powerless. Do not flip the thought. Do not give it any attention. Do not give it any power. You have to devalue everything except for this knowing that it is done and stay in that state of constant enjoyment. The more that you maintain that, the more that you feel like, yes, this is working for me. My person wants me and only me. That money is coming to me now. It's already done. There's nothing that I need to figure out. I'm in this amazing career. I'm getting straight A's. I'm believing in myself. I'm trusting myself. You're going to see that unfold. It really is not a trying process. It's a decision. It's a declaration. It's a commitment to yourself that you are trusting and unapologetically believing in your ability to persist through any observed challenge or obstacle. Okay. When you have that level of faith and deep inner knowing, you're going to truly, truly see how powerful you are and how illusionary your reality is and how things will just pop up and dissolve, pop up and dissolve. But I've been taking that a step further in my content, right? And we're saying circumstances do not exist. Why do circumstances not exist? Okay, well, even if you assign a meaning to something, you're like, wow, this is never going to happen. It's impossible. All that's doing is tearing you down. All that's doing is making you feel bad and making you feel disempowered in your reality. Why would you do that? Why not give yourself the pass to say, you know what? Even if this is going on, I'm going to still believe in myself. I'm going to still believe that I'm able to achieve whatever it is that I want to achieve. And I'm going to believe that it's already done and that the answers, ideas, and inspiration are coming to me. It's not bad to think that way. In fact, I believe that's actually really healthy, right? To not allow my reality to put me into states of distress or disbelief or anxiety. I'm choosing what I'm feeling. I'm self-regulating, which I said on my channel is the number one skill that you need to have, emotional self-regulation. When you stop allowing your current reality, the circumstances in front of you, to dictate what you're feeling on the inside, and you say, you know what? I don't care what's going on around me. I'm believing in myself. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling joy. I'm feeling abundant. I am the change I seek to experience. I don't care what you say to me. I don't care if you tell me it's never going to happen. I don't care if everything tells me no. I'm believing in myself and I'm feeling that it is done. That is a very, very powerful place to be. That is where you become unstoppable. And that's who you actually are. You are just pure love, pure creation, pure power. Okay. So step into that unapologetically. And with whatever it is that you're creating, when you want to deliberately manifest something, go straight to it is done. Okay. It does not matter what's showing up in front of you. Reassign the meaning to it. Okay. This is actually happening because it's working to give me what I want. There's nothing that I need to worry about here. I can stay in a constant state of knowing and relaxation and trust, right? Trust. You have to trust. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust that you're able to persist through anything. You have to trust and believe that you are limitless. Okay. So I love you all so much. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for all the new people here. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Really recognize that there is nothing in your way but you. So create this self-concept that you are always working with yourself, that you are always trusting yourself, that you are able to achieve absolutely anything. I don't care what anybody says. The circumstances literally do not exist. They don't matter. You always get what you want. Whatever you want, you got it. stay in that state of being, okay? It's fun. It's really fun to believe in yourself. So why not? Just do it, okay? Alrighty, I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.